Merry Christmas! I am so excited that you chose to spend it with us here in NLC Kids. Although we're a little off-site, thank you so much for being willing to serve at the Bar Barbie Man. We are so excited to cast a little vision to you. There are going to be thousands of people that come through our door that may or may not come to Next Level Church. They may not be coming to church because they've been burned by the church or they've always heard these horror stories. But they're deciding to come to the Bar Barbie Man because it's a performing arts hall and they love musicals or theater. So because of the impact you're making with the kids, we're able to impact people's eternity. So thank you so much. I also want to introduce myself. My name is Hope Rogers. I'm Pastor Josh, the Kids Pastor's Assistant, and I'm actually over the 4s and 5s environment, as well as Karen Johnson, who actually isn't here right now, just me with these presents. It's really great. Anyways, I just want to get right down to it and go through the activities that we're going to be doing so there's no confusion. While the kids are coming up, we're actually going to be coloring. And we have some really awesome papers for them to choose from. We have 3 different ones. One's with wise men, some in a manger. It's all Christmas themed. It's all golden. After this, we're going to go into a 3-song set of worship. And the songs might not sound too familiar with you if you're not used to being in a large group environment like our K-Town or Studio K. But it's okay. The worship leaders know exactly what they're doing, and the kids are going to love it. It's all Christmas themed. It's so great. After this, there's going to be a storyteller and a host that come up. And they're going to teach for about 25 minutes. Now, do know that the kids are going to be a little wiggly. It's Christmas. Santa might be coming. I don't know what they believe in their house, but just go with it. So just be patient, bear with them, and it's going to be super fun. We're going to be learning all about the birth of Jesus, and there's going to be some fun props that are in the mix. After this, we're going to break off into our centers or small groups, and there's going to be 3 tables that we go around and do that with. The first activity we are going to be doing is called the perfect gift. So it's going to be a combination of 2 activities. The first part is we have all these different cards, and they have this month's memory verse in them. So if you're part of our K-Town, it'll sound a little familiar to you. We're actually going to be doing 1 Timothy 6:18, which is be rich in good deeds, be generous and willing to share. So all these cards have the verse on them. They're in chronological order. They're numbered. It's super helpful. And so what we're going to do is lay it out on the table, say it with the kids, and then we're going to start taking the different presents out and see if they can remember the verse without the words. After this, we're going to be talking about the best gifts ever and how to be generous. And so with these cards, it's all matching cards. And it's not matching in the sense that there's duplicates or identical cards, but which cards go with the best gift? Who is the best person to give this gift to? There's a mouse with cheese or a soccer player with a soccer ball. So you'll get the picture. After this, we're going to be doing our manger scenes. I actually called it the stand-up manger act because I think it's funny, and the manger stands up. You can fold the edges and it actually just stands on the table like this. And the same thing with all the different little critters. So we're going to let them color it, and then they're going to be able to take that home and cut it out to their parents so their parents can experience that little Christmas joy with them. After that, we're going to be decorating ornaments, 3 different ornaments to be exact. A lamb, a halo, and the best gift ever, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. Talk about generosity, right? So to do the halo, you're going to have these really awesome metallic pipe cleaners, twist 2 together and make a circle. We have incredibly metallic ribbon that we will tie on it so they will be able to fasten it to a tree. And after this, we're going to decorate a lamb. We have cotton, so you're going to be able to put cotton on the oval. We have a hole punch, you can punch a hole, and even these really awesome googly eyes so the sheep will be able to see. After this, we have John 3:16. Again, we have a hole punch and really awesome metallic ribbon. You'll be able to fasten it, they can put it on their tree, and it will remind them of God's generosity, giving us his son the best gift ever. After this, we're going to play 2 activities as a whole, just so they can get their wiggles out before their parents come and they can get tucked into bed and get ready for all the festivities that might happen. The first one is going to be called the motion game, and this one is a combination of Simon Says and If You're Happy and You Know It. So it's going to go something like, if you're an angel and you know it, blow your horn, or if you're a wise man and you know it, give your gift. So the kids are really going to get into it, so I give you permission to get into it also. Act like you're a wise man, give them gifts. Act like you're an angel, blow your horn. And the second whole group activity that we're going to be doing is called herding sheep. We have gaff tape, candy canes, and ping pong balls. And I know what you're thinking. How do all of these combine make a game? Well, I'll tell you. We're going to gaff tape a square on the floor, and that will be the pasture. We're going to have candy canes, and those are going to act as the staffs, and the children as the shepherds. And the ping pong balls are going to be the sheep. So we're going to empty the ping pong balls outside of the pasture or gaff tape square, and the children are going to herd the sheep or ping pong balls back in with the candy canes. Around this time, the service should be letting out and the parents are going to come get them. So service coordinators, this is when you stand by the door and you check the tag numbers with the wristbands. That's right, we're using wristbands this week instead of the tags like we usually do on the weekend services. So just make sure the kid's going home with the right parent, because if Santa goes to the wrong house thinking that the kid's there, they're not going to get their presents and it's going to be terrible. So just make sure you check those tags, and after this we'll clean up the environments like we do on the weekends, and you guys can feel free to go home and enjoy your families. Thank you so much for spending your Christmas with us. Merry Christmas.